What's happening, engineers? This is the third video of our PCB tutorial. In the last video, we set up our PCB layout, and we just changed the trace width so we get nice, thick traces of copper so that they don't delaminate when we actually cut our board. So there's just a few steps left. We could, from here, just send the code over to our milling machine and cut the PCB. But if I wanted to use this in another design, I'm going to want to go to my 3D PCB. So I'm going to push this to my 3D PCB. So again, I go to this switch drop down, push to 3D PCB. One thing you need to do is you need to click the push button, and it takes a few seconds. And what's going to happen is I get my 3D model right there. All right, that's my PCB. That's what it'll look like. I could zoom in a little bit. Let me use the orbit tool. I can pan over. Looks really nice, right? And then one thing I can see here is I can see all those traces and what's going to come through to the copper side of my PCB. All right. Well, getting a little crazy there. So let's say we're happy with this and we want to go ahead and send this over and actually cut it out. So I'm going to go back to my my PCB design file with my PCB layout on there, and I'm going to click manufacture. All right, so this new menu pops up, and I need to export what's called a Gerber file. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to say OK. And you're going to save this to your computer. I like to save it to my desktop just so I know where it is. And it's going to save as a zip. All right, I hit save, and it saves to my PCB, to my desktop, not my PCB. And I'm going to use that a little bit later on to create my PCB. All right, so this video was a little bit shorter. I hope that is okay with you. And I'm excited to see your PCBs come to life.